So hello everyone and a very warm welcome to today's webinar, AMS for Associations Growth, the Strategic Edge. I am Rashi and I'll be your moderator for this session. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we are really excited to explore how associations can harness the power of technology to drive growth, boost engagement, and strengthen member relationships. To guide us through this webinar, I'm thrilled to introduce our speaker for today's session, Manish Maid. Manish has an expertise in AMS transformation and a trusted strategic advisor for over 2 decades of experience working closely with associations. He partners directly with the customers and design practical solutions that not only address current needs but also anticipates challenges before they arise. What makes Manish stand out is his ability to blend strategic vision with hands-on problem-solving experience. Please join me in welcoming Manish Maid as he shares his guidance for all the associations to boost engagement, streamline operations, and deliver measurable results. Welcome, Manish.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to today's webinar. I am Manish Maid, and I'm excited to take you through this journey of gaining maximum from the Fontiva AMS. Software built on Salesforce and tailored by Applicify. Whether you are just starting your AMS journey or optimizing a mature system, you are at the right place at the right time right now. So let's begin this webinar on some amazing notes here. So in the next 30 minutes, we will explore AMS, which can deliver member experiences that increase their satisfaction level. Satisfaction not in just terms of usability, but in terms of connectivity with the organization and sense of belonging within the ecosystem, right? Second, it will help the organization improve member retention. Retention in terms of long-lasting relationship. You know, every organization yearn for that relationship with the member, correct? Because if you have a good relationship with the member, I guess the retention will always be there, correct? So it is kind of a revenue building exercise also. And above all, a very healthy and a sound client base. And lastly, we will understand how to leverage the data value for the smarter decisions. Decisions which will shape the future, right? So now, let's talk about the member satisfaction first. So we have divided this webinar into 3 sections: member satisfaction, member retention, and the data analytics. So let's start with the member satisfaction first. So when we talk about member satisfaction, it is not just about a simple jargon. It reflects deep understanding of customer mindset. We as an organization must understand that the members today expect connection. They believe in getting better responses to their questions and clarifications, right? And finally, they love to get the real value out of their investment. And investment is not just about the money, first of all, I must say. Investment of time and relationship, right? Because they invest a lot of emotional value also to the system and also to the organization. So because these softwares are not just a kind of an ERP system, they are a connectivity system, correct? AMS systems. So when a member uses the system, they basically connect with the organization. In a sense, they belong to that organization. So member satisfaction is the prime investment for you. If you are able to invest in that section, I guess you will have a longer run with the member also. So when the member feels seen and supported, they not only just renew, right? They advocate you, they propagate you. And frankly, they are your best marketing team also. Because once you have the satisfied member, he will propagate you everywhere, right? So you don't need to put too much emphasis on marketing. You have the best customer, you have the best marketing team available with you, right? So this is one of those elements of the system which we are going deep into the next slide. So at Applicify, we have worked with so many clients, giving them an edge on the member satisfaction level. And we have defined few proven strategies, which has helped them gain traction on that. So I'm discussing only the one of, two strategies here. One is interest group management, another is member engagement. It is a broad member satisfaction is a broad concept, right? We can initiate the foundation of member satisfaction with these proven strategies. And Uplicify is there to implement these strategies in a way that feels truly personalized for your members and for your organization. So one by one, we will go into the strategies here. We'll start with the SIG, that is interest group management. Special interest group or SIGs. These are a great way to make membership feel more personal. They help build deeper connection with the members. And when members connect through SIGs, they share goals, they share their vision, they share their mission, right? So it's a platform you're giving within an organization, within a system, you're giving them a platform to connect deep, to share their thought and processes, right? And to make meaningful interactions. So when you are setting up these SIGs, you're building a relationship with your organization also, right? And managing and setting up SIGs is a very seamless process with Fontiva AMS. And Uplicify is there to help you put up, the system in place in the AMS. Uplicify helps configure these self-service features. And the best part is we can help you monetize these interest group also at a later level, right? Once you mature enough to use this SIG group in a system, and you start encouraging members to be part of this journey of the SIGs, you can then build on this particular process to monetize that also. But yes, it may be possible that it may not be at the initial level of the SIGs, right? When you're starting off, but as and when you start gaining traction on their journey, and you start feel that they are enjoying joining this SIG groups and they're making connections with the peer members and all, then at that moment, you can take a call of monetization also. And Uplicify has done with a lot of other customers. So we can help members to gain traction on that, to gain value on their processes here in terms of SIG monetization, right? And that will help you focus on strengthening your community, correct? So these are some of the screenshots which I have put in for the SIG here. You can see the member, and these are the SIG groups, which are, there are a number of SIG groups here. And you can see that the person is a part of one of the group as a member, right? So now this is the complete customizable solution. The right now I have shown you the contact joined as a member. He can join as a leadership. He can join as a president, vice president. He can join as an advisor. It's the complete customized option you can put up, and you can define roles and you can define action according to the roles for against which they have joined these SIGs, right? So it is an amazing solution which we can offer to make this process more seamless and more interesting. And this is how the community group membership would look like when the members keep joining the different SIGs in the system, right? They will have, and a member can join one or more than one SIG at a time. The system is designed to not limit the membership. They can join multiple SIG group at a time and enjoy the benefits of it. Nonetheless, the next part is member engagement. When we are talking about the member satisfaction, first part we discussed about the SIGs. Now let us discuss about the second strategy, member engagement. Engagement isn't just about transaction. It's about building relationships, right? When everyday actions feel meaningful, members feel valued. That sense of engagement creates belonging and loyalty, right? Because when you start engaging with the member, they feel they are wanted here. They feel they feel valued, correct? And when you allow people to feel valued, the loyalty always comes in, correct? So when we recognize member activities, they get more involved. And with this engagement data, we can personalize their experiences that really connect with their psyche, that really connect with their thought process, right? All of this, if you combine everything related to the member engagement, all of this together builds trust, loyalty, and an active community. So how does this member engagement works in the system? It's a very simple process. You can provide points for each and every single activity which a member performs in the system. I can give you very small examples here, like updating a member profile. You can put up a point for updating a member profile. You can put up some points for store purchases. And every action can be given a grade, a point system where a member profile be given, let's say 5 point. Store purchase can be given a 10 point. Attending an event can be given 20 points, right? And that point system you can define on your own. This is a whole complete customizable solution. You can define points for the membership renewal. You can define points how they are interacting through the emails, messages, calls, and all. So there are various ways of giving them that advantage of points, right? Their simple interaction in the system will allow you to generate points. And finally, the most important part, you can provide these points and the monetized benefit to the customer, to the member. And when they realize that these points which they generate through the engagement in the system can be monetized, bang on, they're always there for you, right? Because that scoring is giving them an advantage. Those points can be monetized while generating some store purchases, like a kind of a discount you can offer to them through those points, right? You can give them a discount on the membership renewal, on event attendance fees, so on and so forth. There are various ways you can generate those points into the money, and that money can be transferred to the member in a different ways, correct? So this member engagement will always have a positive impact on their, on their journey with your system and with your organization. That's what we have felt, and that's what we have experienced in past many years when we have implemented all this stuff with all our clients, with many of our clients, basically. This creates stickiness, and this creates a long-term loyalty. Now, when we started this webinar, we had 3 sections: member satisfaction, member retention, and the data analytics. Right now, we are on the second part of our webinar, that is member retention. The second phase of webinar, let us talk about how you can drive member retention. Retention isn't just about renewal reminders, right? It's not about that. You're sending a reminder and member will be renewing his membership. It's a very, very amazing process. It's just not that simple as you can just say, right? It's about building trust. If you are building trust, if you are giving value to the member, if you are giving value to their time, and if you are allowing them to be seen and supported, then they are here to stay, right? They will not leave. So retention is just not about renewals. It goes beyond renewals. When we focus on delivery, when we focus on consistent value to the system, they will definitely renew, and it will happen automatically. So let's go deep into how the member retention can be taken up through some smart strategies. So over the years, we have worked with our clients in building strategies for a better retention possibilities, right? So I'm highlighting 2 very unique strategies which we have put in with our member clients for boosting their member retention. One is the multi-year membership, and another is the membership renewal banners. Right. So let's begin one by one. So multi-year membership. So if I'm going through this member retention, this is one of the most emotional part of my journey with the organizations I have worked with, because these are the elements which the customer always face struggle, the members always face struggle with, and the organization also struggle, because everybody is looking for some leverage in what they are going to do in the next year. If they are if they are extending their membership, what will happen, how they can be, leveraged, how they can be financially viable to them, right? So this multi-year membership is a win-win associate, win-win for both, win-win for association, win-win for members, right? It is one of the best ways to boost retention. First of all, it reduces churn for you, correct? In fact, it is the best way a company can ensure a better financial planning and a deeper understanding of their financial forecasting scenario. The time and effort an organization save when they not need to put an effort for pressing the member for membership renewal can be put to use in some other critical operation. You're saving a lot of resources there, right? So once an organization gain that multi-year membership from the member, then the resources they have in their kitty can do a lot better things which you want them, your team to do, because you are now very clear that you are not focusing too much on the renewal, because that's done for you now. So it's a win situation for you. And for a member, it is a double delight, I must say. It is a double delight. Why? Because when they opt for a multi-year membership, definitely they are getting some kind of a discount, yes, in this current membership. So that is one delight, right? They're saving some amount of money in their current membership because they are going for a 2-year membership. Definitely you are going to give some kind of a discount on the second year membership, right? Secondly, they are going to save money on the cost increase, which was going to happen in the next year on the membership cost, right? So they are saving the money right now as a discount, and they are saving the money in the future cost also, because the cost of the membership will definitely increase the next year or subsequent year, right? So it's kind of a double delight for them. And plus, if I can configure these processes for you to make renewals seamless for this multi-year membership also. Let's go for the second strategy, membership renewal banners. And this comes from my childhood, basically, I must say, because when we were kids, the colors always strike us. Colors were always visually very striking and very interacting and very interesting for us, right? So visuals are always striking more than the words, if I'm right. The feel of seeing something happening is exciting and thought-provoking, correct? That is the philosophy which came into our mind when we decided to design this membership renewal banners. When you send the email reminders, they can be missed by the members, correct? When you send them messages, they can be ignored. When you make calls to them, they can cut the call, or they can be very cold on that call also. But in portal banners, these really smart banners, they're highly visible. They're very interactive. They keep you informed and allow you to finish off the renewal process with great ease. Uplistify helps to configure these targeted banners in member profiles based on the membership types, roles, and other factors. It's totally customizable. I'll show you the banners screenshot in the next screen, and you can see that I have put up 2 banners here, one for 31 to 60 days, another for 30 days, and with different colors and the different wordings here, right? So we can configure these banners based on the color style our clients opt for. At 60 days out, you can have a soft reminder with a lighter tone color, right? And you can put up a different messages also and you can put up a renewal button and discount offer also on that particular message. And it will be a rolling banner. It will be put up in the member portal and will keep on rolling. So it will strike to the member and they will definitely answer to this, right? I'm 100% sure. And we have better results with these membership renewal banners. The renewals have increased. At 30 days, you can put a more urgent message with a little sharp color and so on. These banners will give you a proactive approach. These are personalized banners. You can work along with your client, with your team, within your team, and design these banners as per your choice. And Uplistify will help you out in putting these banners in the member portal. Now, the third and the last part of our strategy, our webinar discussion, data-backed decision. This is the last and one of the most important section, data analytics. Most associations collect tons and tons of data, right? But turning that data into decision is the challenge. Quantiva CRM and reporting tools let you analyze satisfaction level, let you analyze retention and engagement. With these data, you can analyze all these three factors: satisfaction, retention, and engagement. With Applicify, we can create dashboards that will transform noise into clarity and help you act with confidence. These are very smart dashboards which we can work with you through the data. Now, I have put in 3 strategies with the data-backed decisions here. First is predicting member behavior. Second is organizational membership. And third is engagement dashboards. Right. So we are going to discuss one by one all these 3 strategies, how we are going to put up and we are going to use these features through the member data-backed decisions here. Predicting member behavior. With data analytics in AMS, we can predict member needs before they can even express them. It captures the member interaction across organization channels. For example, from event attendance to email engagement, you will see what matters to your members, correct? This allows for a proactive outreach and a strategic decision, whether it's launching a new program, a new membership type, or identifying a high-value member. You have everything in your hand to decide upon that. Right? When you have data with you, you can have a lot of perspective to create value-based decisions, correct? Above all, something which we ignore largely, this data analytics, and I'm telling you this, I have experience with a lot of my customers, a lot of my organization. When we do this data analytics, one thing which we tend to ignore just because of our ignorance, right? That we are talking about right now. That is the data which is redundant in the system, something which is creating a chaos and contributing nothing. We identify that data also. In fact, it does put us a lot of stress on the resources. We can eliminate such data from the system using proper data analytics tool, and we can clean up that data. We can use the data resource which is available to us to a better use, right? And we can help members who are running those reports or seeing that data get the valuable insight into their data. To the users of the system, we can give a better perspective also, right? And to the organization management, we can give a better reporting feature. So when you work with the data analytics, it gives you a lot of perspective. So these are the kind of a dashboard we build up for our members. Membership dashboard, it gives an insight. It gives an insight how the membership trend line is moving, how the event dashboard, how the events are moving in the event dashboard. We can see that trend line there in the event dashboard, right? We can spot the gravity of the situation here in both the dashboard. If there is something which we need to focus on, if there is something which we need to take care of, these dashboard will give you that perspective. And we can configure these dashboards very easily with the kind of a data you have in the system. We can work along with you and we can configure these dashboards and many other dashboards. These are just 2 sample dashboards which I have put in this slide here. And the second is the organizational membership. This also comes, this is a kind of a feature we developed for a few of our clients. There are organizations which are running premium memberships which are too costly, which are premium, which provides amazing benefits to their members, but the amount of money to go for that is little on the higher side, right? So Quantiva allows to create a parent-child membership style. So what we did was we allowed a large organization to bring in a smaller organization along with them, small organization like startups, right? And allowed them to utilize the benefits of the membership which a larger organization is taking up. With clear dashboards showing all kind of linked entities, associations will get a unified view. Right? This is a game changer for a small enterprise, I must say, because they tag along a large corporation and get the benefits of a premium membership in fraction of the price. There is a feature in Fonteva which allows an account to be marked as a parent account of a small enterprise. This way, the smaller organization enjoys the benefits of a bigger and larger membership type, which offer unique and enhanced member benefits. This feature can be utilized by startup companies which want to join a premium organization, but do not have they do not have enough funds or resources to go for that. They can work it out through a large enterprise and become part of their umbrella in joining this association. I'll show you some screenshot how we did that for some of our clients. You can see a parent-child account here. This is a parent account, right? Test account assignment 2. We have just given some random name here. And this is a parent account. You can see now, this parent account is part, we have configured this account as a parent account in this child account. You can see this, right? So we have created a parent-child kind of a relationship here. And this is the hierarchy which will show up. And you can create multiple hierarchies. And most important element of this relationship is that the child account that the startup company can delink anytime they want, and they can become independent entity in the organization. So that's a smart move, right? They can be part of a larger organization, and once they become big, they can delink themselves from the bigger organization, and they can put in their membership at the forefront in the organization system, in the ecosystem, right? So it's a very smart system designed for organization to get the benefits, for the smaller organization to get a larger benefits. And that also comes through the data analysis only. When we were seeing that there are memberships, there are smaller organizations or startup organizations which are created as a leads, but they are not getting matured because they are not able to put in enough fund to get that membership. So that data helped us reach out to them and allowed them to be part of this larger organization. And then comes the member engagement dashboards, the last and the most important section of our webinar today. Engagement dashboard help us visualize member activity in real time. Everything from login to event participation. Fonteva's native dashboards are powerful, and Uplusify can help customize them to match your strategic KPIs, right? This lets you quickly identify high risk or low risk performing segments, right? So real time, you will get a real time insights into member behavior. You will identify active and at-risk members very quickly and very smartly, because those dashboard will allow you to see what is happening around my data, right? And that data will give you an insight how I should be reacting to that data in terms of how I'm offering some membership, I'm offering the purchases to my members, offering newsletters, subscription, all to my members. Because if that data is powerful, you would be creating powerful resources through that data to offer your customer a better incentive, right? So these dashboards will allow you to design your offerings. So I have put in some dashboard screenshot here. This drill down into an individual activity segment, member by behavior, by their engagement, and by their login and all. So we track everything in the system, and through the tracking, we can configure these dashboards to understand their activity, the members' activity, and design their offerings. Now let's finally come into a situation why and how we should be picking the right AMS. Not all AMS solutions are built the same. So AMS which allows you to work 360-degree and allows you to manage your organization in a manner that you are saving resources on your side, and you are offering an amazing offering to your members so that they stay stronger, they stay longer, and they give you boost in terms of revenue and in terms of loyalty, that kind of an AMS will be the best AMS you can be starting off, right? And Fonteva is a complete solution covering memberships, payments, events, donations, order management, and more. And because it's built on Salesforce, it's scalable, flexible, and built to grow with you. So, professional tips for success. I must say, Fonteva AMS acts as a catalyst, providing powerful tools like special interest group and engagement scoring to deepen member connection. And Uplusify helps configure all these tools for you in a very seamless and smooth manner and tailor these tools to your needs, turning satisfaction into a sustained loyalty.
Thank you so much for our audience for joining us today. It has been a great pleasure hosting you all. Have a great day. We look forward to connect with you in the next session again. Thank you so much.